couple reasons why people get declined for a mortgage is either due to their credit or due to the debt to income ratio. Some of those things can be fixed relatively easy, some of them cannot. I remember this one gentleman that came to me, Gerald, who was under contract, got declined last minute, and was scrambling, called a friend who called a friend who called me. So whenever I looked at Gerald's profile, I realized that the way that the loan was initially structured was a completely bad plan. His score was low. It was low due to high credit card debt. So one of the tools that I use whenever I have a client that has a lower credit score is what's called a rapid rescore. And that is where the individual pays down a credit card. Maybe it's 80% utilization and they pay it down to 10% utilization. Then I get that document showing the new balance and I submit that directly to the credit bureaus and force the bureaus to update the balance, which then of course gives them a new credit score. And at that point, they've got a lot better chance of getting approved. Some of the times whenever I run into an issue with high debt to income ratios, what I'll do is have a person pay off a debt if they've got the money to do it. You can do that at closing. So I just add that dollar amount to the closing cost and it gets dispersed by the title company. Or another trick that I use is to get significantly cheaper homeowners insurance. A lot of people use companies that advertise and they're usually very high. I have some good insurance brokers that I connect people to that'll get them a really low quote, and maybe even that's not low enough. Maybe they need to raise their deductible, maybe they need to reduce their personal property coverage. So there's a number of things you could do to get an insurance quote lower, which then will lower your debt to income ratio as well. So in Gerald's case, what I had Gerald do is pay down one of his credit cards, which boosted his score over 60 points, therefore getting a much better interest rate and a higher chance for success of approval. I did not need his wife on the loan, so I did not care about having to pay down her credit cards, just Gerald's. I removed her from the application, and then later on we found a judgment, paid that off, and along with combining the higher credit score, the lower monthly payments on his credit card, not having the wife on the loan, and paying off the judgment, I was able to get Gerald a loan where he had been declined elsewhere. Give one of the experts here a call. We understand what you're going through and we'll do our best for you. Thanks.